Welcome back to my channel. It's the old head abroad, KJ Mack. Thank you for joining me again. I'm going to discuss with you divorce in this video, and what we're going to talk about is just the differences that you see between how American women, modern American women, view divorce, and Colombian women, and how they view divorce. Let me get into a video to start off, and then I'll get back to the discussion.
So she went viral for this clip, and I'm about to react to it.
How long you been divorced?
About a couple months now.
Who initiated the divorce? Why?
I was done.
I know. Why were you done? Did he cheat on you?
No.
Did he hit you?
No.
Did he lose his job?
No.
God damn! So what the fuck you divorced the man for?
I don't know. I just had too much.
And for people who don't know,
Okay, so you see in the video a lady in the United States. She's doing a street interview, and she's talking about how she just got divorced. And as you can see, she has on like celebratory gear that she has on. You know, she has on a sash that says "just divorced" and everything. And looks like she's just going out to have a party and enjoy herself. But the thing that stands out is the fact that she said that she's getting divorced not because her husband abused her in any way, not because her husband cheated on her. She's getting divorced just because, you know, that she's just done. And so that's what I want to talk about is the way American women, particularly modern American women, just view marriage and how they just walk away from a marriage so easily. Now, I can tell you here in Colombia, where I am right now, Colombian women view marriage and divorce a lot differently than American women. Despite what you might see, when you see a lot of videos of Colombia, you might see the party scene. You might see Medellin down in the Parque Lleras area in Medellin, and you might see Cartagena, you know, under the clock tower. So you might get this view that, or this impression that Colombian women are just, you know, these party women, and you know, they're out all night and stuff like that, but that's not true. In general, Colombia is a mostly Catholic, conservative country, you know. And yeah, Colombian women can be very old-fashioned and traditional, you know. Yeah, so they view divorce a lot differently. They view marriage a lot differently. A lot of the women that you'll meet here in Colombia are going to be devout Catholics. And I can tell you that right now the Catholic Church is changing a little bit in Colombia. They're starting to loosen things up as far as the rules, because they do carry a lot of power in this country, the Catholic Church. Yeah, I know it used to be a long time ago. It used to be very difficult to get a divorce in Colombia if you were married in the Catholic Church. It used to be almost impossible to get a divorce here. Now they're starting to change a little bit, but still, people's views here, especially women, towards ending a marriage is a lot different than you would see in the United States. Colombian women are very unlikely to just walk away from a marriage, you know, especially if the husband hasn't abused her, he hasn't cheated on her. Yeah, it's very rare that you will see a Colombian woman just up and leave her marriage from a man that hasn't done anything wrong to her, you know, especially if there's children involved. Yeah, and divorce is still looked at here as a sinful thing, you know. It's something to be ashamed of. It's not something to celebrate. Yeah, in all my years of coming to Colombia to visit and now living here, I have yet to see a group of Colombian women out in the town celebrating a divorce, you know, with sashes on saying just divorced. And so that's one of the major differences. In the United States, American women, they will walk away from a marriage, even with children involved, just because they're bored, you know, and they feel that they're just done, you know, they're tired, you know, they want to walk away from it, you know, even though their husband has been good to them, you know, he hasn't abused them in any type of way, he hasn't cheated on them. American women will walk away from that marriage, and not only will they walk away from the marriage, they'll go out just like the lady you saw in the video, and they'll go party and have a good time and celebrate that they just got divorced. And then, of course, there is the regret usually with American women. Yeah, so you see it right now. You see American women making videos now saying that they have regrets. You know, they walked away from a 20-year marriage, and now they regret it because, yeah, they're at a certain age right now where it's much more difficult for them to find a new husband. Yeah, but that's the attitude. That's the attitude towards marriage that's completely different, you know, between the United States and Colombia. You know, it doesn't seem like now with the modern American women, they just don't take marriage as seriously as they used to in America, you know, with more traditional women, you know. Marriage is not as sacred in America to the women as it is here in Colombia. And so that's something that you have to look at, especially if you're a man and you're thinking about coming to Colombia to meet a Colombian woman for marriage. That is one of the advantages of meeting a woman here is that, yeah, they do take marriage a lot more seriously, and it is very sacred here. And you know, walking away from a marriage is just something that a Colombian woman just won't do. You know, that's a very rare thing. And just the key is hopefully when you come here, you find the right woman. That's the main thing. But once you do, yeah, and once you do settle down with a Colombian woman, yeah, the one thing you can almost be assured of is that as long as you're treating her good and you're, you know, doing the things that you're supposed to do in the marriage, you know, you're providing, you know, you're protecting, you're taking care of your home, taking care of your family and everything. With a Colombian woman, yeah, you really won't have to worry about them just up and deciding when they just leave you and walk away from that marriage. All right, so please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is KJ Mack. I'm the old head abroad. And I'll come back to you with another video soon.